Hello! Kevin, you're fired. Kevin, guess what? Guess what? Ah. Hey, Rob, you get one too. Ah. Kevin says chicken butt. You are a chicken butt. I know you're a chicken butt, you chicken butt. Stop being a chicken butt. Huh. You are a chicken butt. It's holla. Holla, guess what? Ready? I want to state for the record I was in no way involved in that fire in Rob's corner. Diane! Yeah, did you know we were on a cruise ship? That's what happens when I'm unsupervised. Ah, anyone remember when I was meek and mild? Yeah, my very first live stream, that was about it. Ah, how y'all doing? Sonia lives a tutor home. Wait, what else we got? Wait, how is you? Fatima! Guess what, Fatima? uh, how's everybody today? It's gonna be a long night, Rob says. Uh, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. Bree! Bree, guess what? Bree. No, just the regular one. Just the regular tobacco. Oh, Bree wants her applause. I'm sorry, wait. We're blowing up or blowing horns. Either one. They both work. It's Monday, yo. Yo! It's freaking Monday, yo. Sorry. I will calm down. I will breathe in and I will breathe out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Monday, such a bad word. They slipped something in my frozen Dunkin'. Well, I do have to say, I have pumpkin flavor today. How much sugar have I had? Let's see. Do I have to answer that question, Rob? Oosa, Kevin says. I am now a yoga guru, yes. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Anyway, can you tell I'm unsupervised? I'm asking for a friend. Asking for a friend. DG! Hi, DG. How's your Monday, DG? James Earl Jones is now one with the Force. Holly thinks Monday morning is two bad words, but Monday nights are better. Right? Kung Fu Panda. Whoa. Ninja Spider Web Dance. Linda. Linda, guess what? Linda. Not everybody knows about the Ninja Spider Web Dance. Jim gets this confined to a 20-ish foot box for 2. What are you talking about? That doesn't even make sense. It's Mike! Longer than I care to hang out in the crazy world. Mike! Mike, you'd never guess what happened. You know what happened? I'm a bit unhinged. I'm sorry. He fell for it. He's like, what happened? Fatima's waiting to go to the movie The Wild Robot that comes out on the 27th, calling her neighbor and her grandkids. Get the whole damn neighborhood to go, Fatima. Just have the whole street go. Have the HOA go to while you're at it. Should we keep 911 on speed dial for Sonya? Kevin, you do have to admit that it's better than sending everybody to the corner as soon as they walk in the door. You remember that day, don't you? Oh, only the kids? Oh. What do you want me to say? Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thanks. Oh, well, well, well. Look who comes traipsing through the door after, like, not seeing her for 2 weeks. What's up, Thelma? Thought you were gonna say you lost the song again. Nope. They're actually in this playlist. One of them just played right before you came in. Linda pre-thumbed. Oh, she's picking up hints from Jim. There you go. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it the first time. Hollis dialing 911 now. I don't have Sonia's address. I told them to listen and follow the horn. Oh, I edited my last video yesterday. I won't have any more videos till after we get back from vacation. The last one's coming out the 21st. So I have 2 more. Finally done with your wedding, now concentrating on the Vermont trip. Well, it's about damn time, woman, because you get to see my crazy self in person again. We's gonna be we's gonna be together. Yeah, I saw the pictures of Don, but I didn't see Charity in any of the pictures. Of course, my eyes were really tired when I looked at them, so. She's like, what's up with that twice in 1 year? Are you complaining? Charity, are you complaining? Priorities, Charity, Sonia comes first. I don't know about that, but. Now would be a great time for me to raid the closet of mystery. There's a lot of shit in that closet. Let me tell you something. That closet right there, that door, there's a lot of stuff in there. People just don't know what to do with myself today. Hello, 911? Hello? 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 No, Rob's closet is just outright obnoxious, Fatima. You know, we had that inventory check last year. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to see how many things Sonia can turn into a hat. Holly was going to ask me what's new, but I have the feeling the answer is that blasting horn. No, it's not new. It's part of the stuff down at the bottom of the screen here. Well, that's important, Charity. That's very important. Oh, yeah, and what was wrong with the drone? After Don saying that, nothing was working on it, did it take a lady's touch to fix it? Or did you indeed have a corrupted SD card? Phil, you are 14 minutes and 5 seconds late, Phil. Do you realize what happens to you when you're 14 minutes and 5 seconds late? You get put in the bin. Opposite. You had the wrong kind of SD card and some of the settings were off. Well, hello. They come with this thing. It's called an instruction manual. Read the damn book. Okay? Just read the damn book. Fatima, can you please give Phil a tardy slip? Please take care of that. Thanks. Phil's gonna get the horn. That's right. You have to have a high-speed SD. Did you not know this? Did you not know this? It's all in Chinese. So you couldn't watch a damn YouTube video about... There's a gazillion YouTube videos about these drones. I'm just saying. Fatima, you're the principal. You have to sign it. What is going on here? No, it's... Phil, this is how it goes, alright? It's corner, bin, basement, dungeon, solitary confinement. That's the order of things. Actually, Hala, there are. Believe it or not, there's so many different types of SD cards out there, it's insane. The YouTube videos never specified it had to be high speed. Kevin, do you want to sleep with the fishes? I'm asking for a friend. Charity's face appears in next week's video. Ha ha ha. Rob's NJ24 video is out next week, so make sure you check it out. Make sure you have him subscribed and the bell turned on. If anything about my tardy slip has to be notarized. Oh, Fatima can take care of all of that. I'm just saying. Some might say more than 7. Are you gonna bring your own cinder blocks? Rock on, man. Hala's a technical jerk, that's why I asked. Oh yeah, there's all different types of... I put the wrong SD card in the dash cam in the truck. And kept saying it wanted it to be formatted no matter how many times I formatted it. I finally swapped it out to a high speed and it works fine. Some of these newfangled dangle jingy things are very sensitive. Actually, Rob, it will be the week after. We're going directly to Vermont, not Michigan. Styrofoam cinder blocks, she says. What show was that had those styrofoam blocks? I used to watch when I was a kid. Can't remember. Linda just brought back a memory. It's one of them DJI highfalutin expensive drones, Fatima. Yeah, so Jim and I are going to show Don and Charity around Vermont because they've never been. So William's going bowling in 20 pineapple pizzas. You're gonna bowl a pizza, or you're gonna bowl with a pizza? Those posh drones for people with AC fixing money. Yeah. My drone is a holy stone. Right, Hala? They were styrofoam, like... I can't remember what show. I don't know how much of an age difference there is between you and I, Hala, but I specifically remember a show I used to watch as a kid that had those... They were either foam rubber or styrofoam. Oh, he's gonna bowl with a pineapple. Okay. Charity isn't coming to M24. She thinks I stink because I'm a bridge troll. Wow. Fatima, you need to come to Vermont and hang with us. That's where all the cool peeps will be. Yeah, I gotta make my bi-yearly visit to Bruce. Say hello to him. Oh, look, it's the other half. It's the door. It's the dough version, the dough part of Dorothy. What's up, Don? You can't do that on television. No, it wasn't. You can't do that on television. It was one of those PBS shows. Did you know if you put socks on your feet, you will have socks on your feet because you put socks on your feet? But Hala's gonna want to know if they were inside out, Rob. But wait, you missed that part on Friday. Or I mean on Saturday. So you don't know anything about the inside out sock conversation that we had. And the shitty steaks. You don't know about the shitty steak conversation we had either. No, not today, Fatima. There are no holes in my socks today. These are the socks that we got at the mall from Express before Express went out of business. They were regularly $25 for 10 pair, and when I got them for $3.74. Can't beat that with a stick. She's shocked. There are more planes in the ocean than there are submarines in the sky. If you know how to fly a submarine, then you're good. Clean, right, Linda? Nice clean socks. As I kick the table. Something is bound to get broken tonight. I already kicked the table. Luckily, the computer didn't fall on the floor. What can you do? So anyway, Don, rumor has it you fixed your drone. Taking notes about whomping and excessive horn use. You mean like this? Hala can't find the name of the show, but there's a lot of places to buy fake weights. But I think these were like cinder block shape. I don't remember if they were weights or not. I can't remember what the name of the show was. I I can imagine, Fatima, right? No, it wasn't Fraggle Rock. Yes, they do, Charity. Well, wait a minute. Let me think about that for a minute. When me and Jim and Bruce went to Walmart, everybody remembers the Walmart live stream. The first year that we met Bruce, Walmart didn't have plastic bags. But if you go to like the Vermont Country Store or Cold Hollow Cider Mill, or like all the touristy places, they have bags. No, William. Diane, will you please put William in the corner, please? HR Puffin Stuff. No. HR Puffin Stuff was before my time, Fatima. I saw the reruns of that show. See, I'm like a 70s and 80s kid. Yeah, put William in the corner. I mean, if you want to put him in the dungeon, that's up to you, but... Oh, you get time. Rob's just going straight for the timeout. You went down to Bayou Labatre and got an awesome video. Yeah, bring your own bags just in case. I remember someone pretending to work out, sweating, lifting weights, then handing to someone who held it up with one finger. Right. Richard Simmons. Get in the corner. Get. Get. Bree is free of the tornado. Diane says get in the corner, and Linda's like, it's okay, William, I like you. Big Jim! What's going on, Big Jim? Hey, you in YouTube land. What's going on, Big Jim? How's your Monday? Kevin's gonna go back. He'll be back because he's got to watch Jeopardy. God forbid Kevin does not watch Jeopardy. If he misses Jeopardy, he has a seizure. Just saying. Linda's like, William buys liver in bulk, right? It seems like every other day he's having liver and onions. He says that just to get a rise out of people. Don, simple terms. We went to Forest Gump Country and got video footage of the bayou where the shrimp boats are. Oh, thank you for that clarification, Charity, because I was like, where's that? Thank you, Charity. She's like, Don, simple terms. Are you going to sell him for that? Or are you going to put him up for auction? The corner of the bin in the dungeon. This live is another form of Jeopardy. Phil, you forgot solitary confinement. Rob will pay 5 currency monies to the first person to padlock William into his teardrop. Although a lot has changed over the years with the storms. Oh, I bet. I bet. Seems every time we get a bad storm or hurricane or something, they have to redredge the beaches down here. You guys have a separate holding cell with a Folger lock I don't know about? I'll be watching Jeopardy in 8 minutes, Linda says. Right, the Diane loves that one. Padlock in his teardrop. But see, it's got emergency windows, so you can just pop the window and climb out again. Judge the beach, find the evidence, bury the evidence, whistle innocently. You have one now to the west of us. Oh yeah, I was watching Ryan Hall earlier. It's right in the Gulf of Mexico there. It's not going to hit Alabama too much. I keep telling you, William, he found me. Linda's been watching Jeopardy for 50. I think my mom still watches it before she goes to bed. Not if you screw the emergency window closed. I mean, if you want to go through all that work. Rob's a special kind of person, Charity says. Fire resistant shoes for 1,000. I don't think they make such a thing. Unless they're boots. Fireman's boots. Oh, ho, hum. What is Hot Shoe Jim in his magnificent hair? There's your question. So Rob told on himself he broke your truck. I don't think Rob broke my truck. My truck broke itself about a month ago. That was $1,800 I'll never have again. I mean, if you want to blame it on him, William, that's okay with me. I'm good with that. Yeah, but they're not fireproof. They're fire resistant. Which means that eventually they will burn. Your truck took the final piss last month. Temporarily, Rob, only for a day. I'll never understand why they have to bury a thermostat in the middle of the engine when 30 years ago you could just pop the hood, undo two bolts, replace the thermostat and gasket, put the bolts back in, and you were done in like 20 minutes. Doesn't make any damn sense to me. Well, that's the whole thing, Phil. He fell asleep in front of the fire pit with his feet up on the pavers. Now, if I didn't say anything, they would have eventually caught on fire, but I saw them smoldering, and I was like, yeah, no, we have to fix this. He had been warned, right? Phil, I get teased about things that happened 5 years ago. Ask Fatima and Rob, they'll tell you. Yep, absolutely unsupervised. Well, I happened to look over and to see what he was doing, and I was like, is that really what's going on? We had a calzone for dinner last night, Rob. Just saying. Linda Googled about changing the thermostat in her granddaughter's Focus. What an ordeal. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's a Ford. I have a Chevy, so. Yep, pizza on the floor. That was the old camper. That was the old camper. I made a short out of that. Son of a bitch. We're not heading into any cornfields this year. Nope. I fixed Garmin. The pizza on the floor thing was pretty funny. Exploding microwave dish. You know what? I still, to this day, it baffles both of us how that rotisserie dish in the convection oven just cracked and broke. And it was just sitting in there. The damn thing wasn't even on. Like, how does that even happen? Makes no kind of sense whatsoever. Oh, you want the horn, William? Okay, here you go. Ready? There you go. Horn for William. It's very tart lemonade, yeah. Wawa lemonade is tart. That stuff is no joke. But it's only tart after you have carpal tunnel surgery. Problem with probably the same way your mom's lamp got broken, but she knew we were playing ball in the house. We opened the convection oven one day to put something in there, and the damn dish was broken in three pieces. Still have no idea how that happened. No clue. Do you believe that the short that I made about Jim ranting about 30 cows and 28 chickens has 56, almost 5,700 views on it? Who watches that stuff? Yeah, 5,660 views. And the one I did about the sparrow feeding the other birds got like 13,000 views on it. Yeah, I know. It's you have no. When you make a short, you have no clue if it's going to get pushed out or not. It's a gamble. It's a gamble. Now you need to do a rant on why so many views, asking who watches this stuff. I have no clue. I can't I don't know what. I thought I made a short out of that piece of the live stream where I dropped the pizza on the floor. I can't find it now. So what else is going on in everybody's life today? Today, I have to get out your blender short that I made. Hmm. I don't know. And this kid's cat bit your arm. Why? That's not okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. I can't find it. prevented him from walking across your cluttered nightstand. Oh, so he didn't like that too much. He's like, yeah, no, chomp. Jim is at a lodge meeting, Don. It's that time of year again. Well, I bet he was pissed. I bet he was pissed. Hmm. Absolutely, Don, if you want to call it that. I don't know if you want to take on that responsibility or not, but that is entirely up to you. I'm sure selling. Don doesn't. Okay, fine. Are you sure about that? I mean, my mom used to say she has no problem renting me out. I don't know what happened to that stinking short I made. Charity will. You sure you want to put the two of us together? I think Jim is due to make another cooking video. I would not recommend supervising a Jersey girl. Not till after you leave. What are you saying, Don? What are you saying? They don't call us Thelma and Louise for nothing. Very true. You two are too much. He has a while off season to make cooking videos. He will be making them. Oh, check you out. Yeah, you got 6 months worth of time to make another cooking video. Hey, who remembers the live stream where I got like 1,400 people in the chat? That was weird. I'm an angel, Don. Totally an angel. Just ask Rob. That was weird, Fatima. Angel was the first word that sprang to your mind. No, that wasn't that long ago. That was beginning of the year sometime, I think. No, because I wasn't sick. So it was last year sometime. Late last year, I think. Yep. Boobies. Okay. I remember that happening to other YouTubers in 2020. Yeah, it was like the second time it's happened. But the first time was only a couple of hundred. Oh, look, it's Carol. It's that Carol lady. Oh yeah, they did, Rob. How do you? I got like over 175 subscribers that time, and they stuck, which is the weird thing. They figured it was bots. Yeah, they stuck. I don't care. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Carol, why is my picture all jumpy? Does the picture look jumpy to you guys? It looks jumpy on the television. Oh, I got an email today from YouTube. A video that I put out 2 years ago when we went to Gettysburg, and I added music to it. Today it got a copyright claim for because the one guy decided to like copyright his music. So I was like, really? From 2 years ago? Give me a break. Got to get ready for nutrition and endocrinology. All right, Diane. Have a good night. Try not to get too bored. Yeah, I got the email today. I was like, "You're kidding me, right?" That's why, like, I'm getting to the point where I'm not even gonna add music to my videos anymore because, and here's the kicker, right? The music comes from the YouTube library, music library. So I'm like, it's your own music. And these people, I mean, they say that could happen. People decide to start making money from their. Yeah, John Eisenhower Bridge, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. because one of the song, and I already went in and I fixed it. So that's a very small PP energy from them. Yeah, it's like a 2 minute and 23 second song that it's in the process of taking out. And I did that like this morning. It's still doing it. It should be all past videos should be okay, but from the copyright on, then you can't use. It. Well, when you become monetized, YouTube goes over all of your videos, and it will not monetize the videos that have copywritten music in them. I bet no one has squeezed his weenus in some time. Whose weenus? What are you talking about? Have you lost your mind? Yeah, editing is disabled because the claims are being processed. What the hell? I did it already. It's still whatever. It'll monetize the video when it's done. I got monetized in June of 2021. About 2 months after Bruce did. You wonder how come other platforms can use any music but YouTube? Because they buy the ASCAP license. ASCAP licenses are not cheap. They're like $3,000 a year. But if you make a short and you add music to the short that they give you choices from when you go to upload it, it's okay. Epidemic Sound had the same problem. They offered loads of tracks to YouTube users, and then suddenly the artist released. Yeah, realized they can. Yeah, and the one song that I played the other night, the same song that Big Truck Big Travels uses for their intro. If you have Epidemic Sound and you use a song from them, and then you cancel your subscription to Epidemic Sound, all of that music that you have, you can't use anymore because you lose the licensing to it. Creators all over the place were getting copyright claims. Yeah, I don't get it. Blackmail, right? I found that out. I had Epidemic Sound as a like a 30-day free trial or something because they want to charge like $15 a month for it. So I used a couple of songs. Well, as soon as I ended the free trial, they whacked me with copyrights for the songs that I used from there. Yeah, yeah, right, exactly, Rob. Just make your own music. Go figure. You could have a video from 10 years ago, and if the They decide to copyright that song from a song in a video you have from 10 years ago. You let a claim on it. Hey, Jonathan. Tell that to YouTube, Charity. Tell that to them. If you're monetized on YouTube and you get a super chat, YouTube takes, what is it, 45% now? It's like a 45-55 split now. Used to be 30-70, now it's 45-55. And if you're an Apple user, it's even worse. Because Apple takes their piece too. Yeah, it's a 45%, 45-55. It's insane. Oh, I gotta put this list in my pile of paperwork that I have to take with us. My covered bridge list for Vermont. I have to put all of this paper in the truck. This is the proof of insurance for the trailer. Apple charges for everything. Yeah, I know, right? YouTube took on a massive financial burden when they offered a high bitrate stream. The cost to run the servers to host 4K and upwards is insane. Don's not gonna monetize. Bree decided not to monetize either. I know, right? Android. Android. Massive financial burden. Someone loses $1 in their pocket. True. Rob might. He might not. I might just take liberties with adding links to my descriptions for donations. Yeah, and that's why a lot of people say that either, like, that's why they'll start a Patreon or, um, PayPal or Buy Me a Coffee or all those other ones that they have out there for donations. YouTube could never pay you what you put into it. Heck, nah. And that's including, like, gas, tolls, anything else that you may put out to make the video. It depends on how well your video does. Yeah, that's what I do it for fun. If one of them happens to get a large amount of views, I mean the last payment that I got from YouTube in August was $152, and it took me 2 months. It's like I get a payment like every 2 months, it seems. Yeah, again, Rob. Why does this keep coming up? This Apple girl needs to call it a night. Night, Fatima. You have 2 weeks to get better. 2.5. Put a link to your PayPal or Cash App. Yeah. Yep. But I remember when we all started doing this YouTube thing, at least when I did, it was a big deal. Gotta get monetized, get monetized, get monetized. That was like the goal, right? And now it's like with so many changes that they've done and money that they take that has increased, it's like, oh, why bother? Why bother? 20,000 daily views will generate 160 to 270, depending on the audience engagement. Yeah, it's $600 a month. Yep. If you can do that, if you have that audience. If you don't have that audience, you upload a video, and then it's up to YouTube whether or not they're going to push it out or not. I could use an extra $600 a month. There's no way that I'm going to get 20,000 views a day on a video. No. The hell was that? I think Jim's closet just exploded. Oh! Maybe it's time I go back to filming bikini yoga. Phil got a call. It's clear being a creator is a lot of work. You need to enjoy it. Oh yeah, absolutely. You do. You know what it is? You know what I enjoy about doing it is finding that next thing to film. It's not like, all right, well, we're gonna go here, and I gotta bring the camera, and gotta hope that they allow filming. I always look for that next thing to make a video out of. The minute, Jim always says the minute it's not fun anymore and it seems like work, I'm done with YouTube. So, yep. And I hemmed and hawed about it for a long time before I started doing videos. I didn't do it right away. I watched a lot of other people first. Now, the Colorado needs a bath. But that's not gonna happen until we're somewhere on the road. It's really expensive to create content. You have to fly all the way to New Jersey and stuff. as far as maintenance work, yeah, that was all done when the thermostat went kablooey last month. So otherwise, it would have went in this week. Tires rotated, oil changed. Didn't need any other fluids changed at the moment. I wonder if we can add the cornfield to the list of places people go. Corner bin, basement, dungeon, cornfield, and solitary confinement. This could be quite a lengthy list. But the GPS is in the camper. Friday night, I'll set up mission control in the truck. We tested the backup camera, that's all good to go. Children of the Corn can be scary even for dudes. So first, Jim decided Friday night he was gonna hook up the truck to the camper. That way we could just leave first, right out on Saturday. But then he changed his mind, and he's not going to hook up the truck on Friday. He's going to do it on Saturday. So I don't know why he changed his mind, but he did. We also found out that Campground Bruce is not returning to the campground next year, which we're very upset about, but it is what it is. So we'll have an open site behind us. Hershey RV preview. RV show preview, Winnebago M Series. I am Linda. I am. Winnebago M Series 2326 MBBH. Well, he put out a video, not a live stream. Okay. Because I was going to have to jump off and moderate, but it's just a video. He's going to a campground that is about 15 minutes closer to his house, and the golf cart fees are less. It's privately owned as opposed to being corporate owned. It's $100 more per season for the site. What else? Which means that Lenny and Rachel are going with them. So that'll be 2 sites that'll be open next to each other. And what else did he say? They have more amenities for the kids. They have grandkids, so they have more amenities for the grandkids to do. And he said we'll try it out for a year. If we like it, we like it. If not, then we'll be back. So it'll be the second time in 4 years that we've had different people on that site. I almost transferred my site feed over to their site because it's a little bit bigger than ours, but I mean, we gave them that other security camera. They're gonna Bruce is gonna put all the stone that's on their site and wheelbarrow, and he's going to bring it over to our site. So we'll actually have stone on our site. I don't know if he's going to do that before they leave. Well, they're going to have to. They have to be off the site by April 1st, but or if he's going to do it over the winter or whatever. But that'll be a video. How to spread stone on your site. It's Scott. Scott, what the hell are you doing? Sending me a message at freaking 11 o'clock at night. You're fired. No golf cart fees are at our park, but that could change with the increase and everything else. I'm surprised. Our campground charges $100 for golf cart fees, and the one that they're moving to only charges $25. Stone, Kevin. Yeah, works fine, Phil. Keeps itself charged. Although it was funny because over the weekend it was a little breezy, and Jim's Masonic flag was blowing in front of the camera, and the camera thought it was an animal. I'm like, no, that's a flag. It's not an animal. I didn't look at it at all today. I didn't look at the camera at all today. Yep. Can we hear the crickets? Yeah, you can hear the crickets. That's live. Hi, Sue. No, Campground Bruce isn't coming back to the campground next year. He's moving to a different one. But he's given us the stone that's on his site. He's gonna bring over to our site, so we'll actually, instead of having grass and dirt, we'll have stone. Scott got chicken wings, cold drinks, about to watch some football. Football? You was watching football? Yeah, exactly, Sue. That's what we said. That's what they told us yesterday. I know, we were very upset. I see both of you. Make sure you're in live chat, Phil, and not top chat. I just said that. Bingo, bingo. Get out of my head, Sue. Get out of my head. You're in. Oh, Phil's in love chat. That's why you can't see anything. You're supposed to be in live chat, not the love chat. Stop going to them, calling them 900 numbers. He can't see any of you. Chat, live chat all messages. Don't see Sue, Kevin, or any names. Then you broke the internet, Phil. Love chat. Bow chicka wow wow. Yeah, go out and come back in again, Phil. Is that like Love Shack? Now maybe alone, maybe the phone call bounced me. You broke the internet. That's what you did. Bow chicka wow wow. Rob needs a note. What do you need a note for? I'm afraid to ask. I'm just gonna hide. Sue can write a note for you, Rob. You can see me. Phil can't see me. I'd probably be sent to the corner in love chat. Why? Please explain to Campground Bruce this childish threatening to move campgrounds is unnecessary. He needs to sit down and shh himself. Ah. I think HR is closed, Rob. Who was it that Papa Smurf called the... It was supposed to be Desert Adventures in Arizona, and he called them the Adventures of Traveling... What did he call... The Adventures of Traveling Arizona or something like that? You cannot afford the fees on his site, so he shall remain. You're not a... No, she's the HR department, Phil. But she closes the HR department very early. Cindy! What's going on there, Cindy, Cindy, Cindy? How's Connecticut today? She might be. You can ask. Connecticut was beautiful today. You ate outside. Oh, that's good. It was nice here too, but it's supposed to get warm again. Sue navigates for fun. Oh, the bottom of my foot itches and I'm ticklish. Did you wash your socks inside out? Probably. It's very possible. I don't know. I don't remember. They were right side out when I took them out of the laundry basket yesterday. Who are these people that pop up on my Facebook? Rob spoke to his people, and we have permission for you to start your own live streams under the name Sue's Suggestive Sayings. Rob's got people. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh, I pushed the wrong button. All in favor, say aye. Sue used to do the live streams. Did Bob give up on them altogether, Sue, or is he eventually going to do them again? Decodables, yeah. My brain has a thing for figuring those things out. I don't know why, but with enough peer pressure and nagging, we can get Sue to do live streams. You know why, Linda? Because I have the same game. We used to play it. I'll think about doing the lives. Bob hasn't been feeling well and really doesn't seem interested in doing them. Oh, okay. As long as he doesn't get mad for you to do it. I'll have to figure out if I do them on his channel or start them up on yours. Ah. That is entirely up to you, Sue. Bob's actually pretty sick right now. Started getting sick on Friday and full blown sore throat and cough. Oh wow. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully it's just a cold and nothing more than that. You have to scan the QR code, Phil, to join the game. There's an almighty bug going around knocking everyone sideways for a week. Yeah, right. Jim and I had a cold and open up the camera on your phone and scan the code with your phone. Don't press the camera button, but unless you're watching on your phone, then you can't do that. Giving him lots of cough and cold stuff. Hurts for him to swallow and hasn't eaten anything but popsicles. Yeah, I bet. Now, if this game was being hosted by Sue, the answer would be condom. Oh, okay, you are watching on your phone. Okay. Yeah, these newfangled phones, if you just open up your camera and hold your phone up to the QR code, it'll automatically scan it, and then you can open up the website from your phone. Yeah, that's what I take. I take Zycam. That's got zinc in it. The minute I feel like a runny nostril or a scratchy throat, I break out the Zycam. It works really well. This last cold I had, I didn't even have I wasn't even congested. I just had the cough, and it's still going away. Paste the link below on a new browser source of your streaming software. What does that mean? I have no idea what that means. Yeah, me too, Rob. Gave him some zinc and vitamin C and other immune boosting stuff. He didn't like it. I'll try to give him more tomorrow. Yeah, the Zycam. Do I have them in my bag? Oh no, they're in my lunch bag for work. But the Zycam has the cherry melts. You just let it dissolve in your mouth, or you can have the nasal swabs. You just swab on the inside of your nose. Um, if he doesn't like the taste, he could do that. Yeah, Airborne comes in gummies, and well, he probably wouldn't like the gummies. I don't know. Jim usually uses Coldies, but I use Zycam. The only thing I found out about the cherry melts was that it would make my mouth really, really dry, and I was drinking like gazillion glasses of water a day at work. Um, it's a little bottle about that big. I think they give you like 20 or 30 in there. And you take it one every 2 to 3 hours until the symptoms are gone. We had 2 Walmart deliveries today from ordering. Where the heck would he get a cold from, though? Unless you were sick or um, your granddaughter brought it home or something. We had like three. My boss was sick. He called out 2 Mondays ago. He had a cold. Another girl at work, she called out for 2 days. She had something going on. And I was sick. There were three of us at work that were sick at the same time. Flu penguins. That's possible too, Linda. We went out on Friday for your birthday to Texas Roadhouse. He smelled our server's perfume that was close to us, and he started getting sick later that afternoon. Yeah, but perfume wouldn't get make you get a cold. That would be an allergic reaction. Unless somebody in the restaurant was sick. My mom always says colds are caused by germs, not by like having your AC on or any. A cold is caused by germs. Anytime you touch anything, especially a plastic bag from Walmart, Packer that might have had a runny nose. Yeah, exactly. Bob heats perfume. Yeah, that's yeah because you're not gonna get sick from the perfume. That would be an allergic thing. My boss and I both got sick on Friday. 2 Fridays ago. And he called out Monday, and I just went to work. But we have like hand sanitizer all over the warehouse, so Bob would spray alcohol on all the bags he brought in from the deliveries. You never know where those bugs come from. My mom caught my cold, so and it's funny, right? During the whole pandemic thing, people forgot that colds and allergies still existed. So if you sniffled once, it was like, ah, you got COVID. Blah, blah. No, I have allergies. Thank you. Everything was automatically COVID. At my last job, we used to have to go for mandatory testing every so often. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Yeah. He refuses to go to the doctor, praying he turns the corner by tomorrow and starts to get better. Well, colds, they say there's 3 days coming, 3 days with you, and 3 days going, so. But if you had a nasty sore throat, that's going to be a. The worse your sore throat is, at least with my experience, the worse the sore throat is, the worse the cold is. People no longer have the resilience to the common colds they require. Used to be around each other to become immune, yeah. Now everybody's like, eh. Yeah, Sue, make sure you sleep in the other room or something. But definitely get some more airborne. This is the first cold. The cold I just got rid of was the first one I've had in 4 years. I used to get one guaranteed the first or second week of school when I was driving the bus. Because the parents would put their snotty, coughy, sneezy kids on the bus. Like, keep that kid home. What are you doing putting that kid on my bus? See, Phil, the seasons changing have nothing to do with it. Colds are caused by germs, not by seasons changing or sleeping with the AC on, blowing on your back, or whatever. It's all caused by germs. Look, this is the first either of us has been sick since the pandemic. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Yeah, I mean, I just have the annoying cough left. My boss does too, but that's always the last to leave me anyway. If you get sick during season change, you might have allergies, Phil. I don't think you'd get a cold from the seasons changing. A lot of people believe that that's the case, but it really isn't. No allergies. Well, you keep your cicada bugs out of the rhythm and you won't get sick. uh, that's just being around the stupid people, Kevin. That's your own fault. Cold flu aren't caused by changing seasons or any other. Yeah, exactly, Rob. That's what I was saying. Yeah, you get sick every 17 years on the cicada cycle. And I mean, if you're on regular medications, a lot of the medications suppress your immune system as well. Happened to my mom like 8 years ago. Linda's allergic to tree pollen, ragweed, dust, mold, cats, feathers, and fragrances. Wow. See, luckily I don't have any allergies, thank God. My dad used to get hay fever all the time. I wish people would stop saying they have the flu. If you can walk, talk, and not be in the hospital, it's not the flu. I don't think I ever had the flu. I don't even know. I don't think so. And I don't get a flu shot and I don't get a pneumonia shot because I don't want to get sick because they used the virus in the shot. So I've had pneumonia. That's why I stopped using suppressant cough syrup. I'd rather hack up a lung than keep all that junk in my chest. Yeah, a couple of my grandmother's brothers died from the flu epidemic in 1918. Makes you feel sore and under the weather. Flu takes you right to the pearly gates and leaves it up to luck. Yeah. Everybody's had stomach bugs. I don't think I've ever had the flu though. Yeah, my grandmother was born in 1910, and my grandfather was born in 1912. My grandfather actually um, was deaf in his right ear because when he was a kid he had polio and he used to beat his head up against the wall for I forgot what reason it was. But he made himself deaf in one ear by beating his head against the wall. Don't know what allergies I may or may not have. I just know I start sneezing randomly about every day. You think you will make it up to the pearly gates? I thought for sure you were on the express elevator down. What people forget is the 5 years after a pandemic see the highest number of flu and cold cases. Just look at the Spanish flu pandemic. Linda's mother-in-law was deaf from ear infections as a kid. Yeah, that'll do it too. That's why I go to my ENT religiously every 3 months. Because I am so prone to ear infections. And my ear canals are about the size of a pencil point. And if I don't get them cleaned out regularly, I am guaranteed to get an ear infection. Phil's Sicilian grandma was born in the late 1890s. She lived till 96. Went from horse and buggy to the space shuttle. The greatest tech advance in 100 years. Can't go to hell, the devil can't handle the competition. Yeah, my grandparents lived to be. My grandmother. We have this thing in my family, I think I probably brought this up, that a relative is guaranteed to pass away around another relative's birthday or anniversary. Or my grandmother died on my aunt's birthday, which is New Year's Eve in 2005. 3 weeks later, my grandfather passed away in January of 2006. I think he was the only one that didn't die around somebody's birthday. My father passed away 2 days before my birthday. My uncle passed away 3 days before my birthday. It's like this thing that we have. I don't know why this happens. Or oh. It's amazing. We put a man on the moon with less power than a mobile phone. Now we use that computing power to do what? Watch idiots dressed as cats dance around to repetitive electronic beeps. What is that thing that Jim always says? Billions of dollars in technology, and this is what we're doing with it? Almost all in my family through the generations on both sides passing this on. Perhaps higher temps stresses the vascular system more, just like a car's radiator hoses. I like Pistachio Cat. He plays the keyboard. Yep. So make sure you sleep in the car, Sue, until he's better. Just recline the seat back. Bring your blanket and pillow. Clean your room and put some clothes on. Linda's getting the great grandbaby in February. Yay! Phil, we're talking about Pistachio Cat. Didn't you ever see Pistachio Cat? He plays the keyboard. You never saw that video? It was a commercial for like the longest time. Ugh. Phil's been under a rock. Look up Pistachio Cat. No, he's a cat in a little costume sitting in front of a keyboard. It was an ad for pistachios. And he was pounding on the keyboard. I'll find you, Pistachio Cat. Yeah, boy. Pistachio. Oh, there's an I in that word. Pistachio Cat. It's a wonderful pistachios commercial. No, Rob. I'll show you Pistachio Cat. It was a commercial for wonderful pistachios. There's Pistachio Cat. Keyboard Cat, that's his name, Keyboard Cat. He's got a little green shirt on. He's an orange tabby. Yeah. Pistachio Cat. You are a smelly cat. Pistachio Cat. He's dead and no longer playing the keyboard. How do you know that? Pistachio Cat is cute. Look at the babies. That's so cute, the babies. Bree's like not even focused. It's Pistachio Cat. I, right, Sue? That's what I'm saying. Smelly cat. Some some gassy cat food that Kevin's eating over there. Must be the weather in Michigan. Sometimes I wonder what Kevin is smoking, but you know, given that the clip was originally filmed in 1984, I'm betting he's both well dead and no longer playing it. They could have used another orange tabby, Rob. The heck? Linda texted her granddaughter link to a baby giraffe this morning. There was a baby albino giraffe born not too long ago. One of the zoos somewhere. It was not a white horse. It was an albino giraffe. Dagnabbit. No, no, and no. 5.5 hours to go until you can go home and sleep. Now you know as well as I do that you are not going to go home and go to sleep because something else is going to grab your attention and you'll be awake for hours. Alright, my peeps, it's that time. Linda discussed that with her pregnant granddaughter whose cat attacked her today. And I'm allergic to it. Bad cat. Bad cat. That's alright, my mother said that my cat was a total nudge today. She had the zoomies when I left for work. And she had just laid down in her favorite box when I walked in the door. And she had the zoomies again. And wouldn't let me go in the basement to bring my laundry downstairs. She was being very nudgy today. Nudgy. Time for everyone to go to bed now. Alright, peeps. We will see you all on Friday. If not before. And don't do anything I wouldn't do, and if you do, blame it on Kevin because he's making absolutely no sense with smelly cats today. Fritty, yeah. Fritty. Campfire Fritty. Bye, everybody.